Ooh.
Are we live? Who knows?
Yes.
Hello.
Probably.
How are you, Martin?
Oh, I'm good, as English polite response needs to tell you. But as we've been talking about together before going live, it was a really busy week for us both.
Damn busy.
Please tell us if you are watching us if it was the same for you. I don't know if it's Christmas being so close or December being abandoned or something like that is causing it, but it was a really busy week here. How about you, Callum?
Yeah, insanely busy week, as I was just saying to you before we went live. Like so many things I want to be doing and I can't right now.
I was planning to sum up this week with this graphic here because it really made me feel like that's exactly how I felt every day. I'd had really simple things to do, but they went crazy and ended up as a massive task and still unfinished. So it looks like an amazing end of the Friday and end of the week. But our community was not not visible. They were visible because there were some actions which we've highlighted during this week, and we can start from three amazing groups being together right now in Odense. That's something what was planned from a while. So 3 community teams, PR team, documentation team, and new team about which we were talking about even during the UK Fest, the packages team, are right now gathered together from yesterday, if I'm correct, in Odense, in the Umbraco HQ.
All the Umbraco world problems.
So we obviously expect a lot of output from those meetings, but that's amazing to see so many great community members and people being very active and very helpful for the product and community in general, being in the one place and solving those issues right now. So
something I've noticed here. Maybe I'm silly and I've lived under a rock or something and not noticed, but Ken is on the pull request team. Did you see that? Was that I didn't. I guess he's a newish addition. It makes sense that he's there.
Yeah, I've just checked, his number of pull requests on our Umbraco, and probably he was just acquired by the pull request team. The number was crazy. I can't remember this. 576 pull requests since the last year. So that's that speaks a lot about it. But they're probably having a great time, and hopefully we will see some output and maybe summaries from those meetings. If not, we can probably invite someone from the team to share some of the things discussed. Straight from Umbraco HQ, another thing, the product update from November 19th. Rune once again summed up what happened around the products in Umbraco HQ. So we had a new release, Umbraco 8.3, and also we have a release candidate upcoming for 8.4. We've been talking
that really interesting. We're chopping between some pretty big releases quite quickly, and I think I noticed this. I think it was last weekend or last Friday that this happened. But they've actually, the V8 branch on GitHub.
I've seen this.
6 right now. They've pretty much queued up 8.4, 8.5, or 8.4 and 5 at least, in pretty rapid succession. No idea when they're both going to be like actually released, but the working release right now is 8.6, which is crazy pace.
But also it was easy to observe that the work items are really well planned right now, and as you can see, the release are upcoming, and if some features are not going to be a part of this release, they will be a part of the next release, and we can and it all comes together in the really nice vision and picture of what's upcoming, what makes us as developers probably happier, because we can expect things and we can see what's going on.
Each release seems to have a theme. So 8.4 is all the Hacktoberfest stuff. 8.5 is the models builder updates, or it's scheduled to be the models builder updates. And then I don't know what 8.6 is right now. Maybe media tracking or something later. I'm not sure. But they've started theming the releases, and that's quite good. It makes it more predictable for us, at least.
Yeah, exactly. So some updates about hardcore and headless. Right now there is a beta testing process. A lot of people shared their feelings after playing around with hardcore headless Umbraco product, and they seem to be happy. Did you have the chance to play with it?
I am not one of the privileged few that has got access to the beta. I think you have to be a gold partner, which I'm not, sadly.
Yeah.
But, it comes out on Tuesday, doesn't it? This coming Tuesday, December 2nd. So I'll be playing with it as soon as it's available. Did you see some of the threads that Mark Stoker created? His feedback, his thoughts. I thought those were really good, really well considered. So he was saying the pros and cons. He thinks hardcore is a really good non-technical headless CMS, which others are maybe a little bit too bogged down in the actual tech details. So that seems quite interesting. And he gave some feedback about, oh, hey, maybe the API shouldn't be returning people's names publicly.
Yeah, exactly.
But Morten and Rasmus were there and really appreciative of the feedback. I can't wait to play with it.
Yeah, I've seen also some discussions about pricing and plans inside of it. It was in one of those threads started by Mark, and it was good to see the exchange of knowledge and information between HQ and community to avoid confusion and let us all wait for just a public announcement about specific pricing tiers and stuff like that. But I also shared a lot of feedback after workshops, which I've done in UK. So hopefully, Umbraco HQ team is just making them at least discussed and shared across the team, and hopefully the product will be getting better and better. But as you said, non-technical solution still good for some of the use cases, and it's great to see it's coming. Publicly.
Yeah, I completely agree. I've been a little bit skeptical about headless as a concept.
Me too.
Most of the applications that I build are not really fit for headless. They're more like a back-end application, for example. So, but actually seeing people like Mark praise it that much does make me feel a little more excited, and I'm definitely going to have a decent play with it now.
I have draft of blog posts with directly saying what use cases can be perfect for using headless and where probably it's not the best choice to use it. So yeah, we will see more projects like that upcoming, and that's amazing to I can't wait Code Garden and probably the best solution maybe on top of the headless or something like some demos.
It's a good point.
Because all of those kiosks, and for example, or those screens with some external data sources, that's the perfect use case for having something like that, or non.NET solutions, which we're awaiting a good CMS and editor's experience in the back office.
Definitely.
Another thing about .NET this time is first up for grabs on Project Unicorn. Which I miss, but that's something what's exciting, because we were all waiting for the first actions probably, which will be going outside of the RFC and stuff like that, and it seems like it's here. So, and even the first high five Europe to Soren for having a go on it, and so now.
It was up for grabs and then grabbed pretty quickly. But I hope this is the start of many. There's so many smallish tasks that the community can get involved in. As was already highlighted in the RFC stage of the project, so it'd be great to see some more. I personally love to get involved in that.
Yeah, that's amazing. When it comes to another things which are on our list, it was a Swift release, and there is a Thanksgiving in American calendar next week. Plus, also there's something what's always exciting. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and all of those things, and maybe that's a good opportunity to also exchange some pointers to amazing offers and stuff for Umbraco developers, if you will find any discounts for unicorns or stuff like that.
I've already got like a hit list for Black Friday, and I've found out I know the retailers that sell the certain products, and I know the price that they are right now, so I can go in and go, yeah, I'm getting that. I've got a shopping list, expensive shopping list, which is going to be dangerous. But also maybe it's I told my family, oh, you've got to tell me all your Christmas presents now. I can get them all on Black Friday to be cheap. But
I always promise myself that I will do it every year, that I will buy it earlier. But I don't know if it's only a Polish thing, but most of the Polish shops are increasing the prices before Black Friday to make some discounts interior, you know, to make you buy it.
But people could maybe leverage this this nice discount and dig out a gift for someone in the Umbraco community, maybe, because there's a new initiative that Steve Temple and Carl Tynan, based in Bristol, have started, isn't there? This Umbraco Secret Santa, which is cool. I like that. They're going to, you fill in the form, Umbraco Secret Santa or umbracosanta.com, and you put your details in, and they're going to match you with someone, and you can exchange gifts, which is a really nice idea.
Yeah, I've seen some threads also on Twitter. People were afraid that they will be matched with people in Australia, and the shipping costs will kill the budget, or will be.
They might get there by next Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's another point. But yeah, I've signed up myself. It's a really interesting initiative. Probably this part of being matched with someone random is always the interesting part. And as I've shared on Twitter as well, that it might be really interesting to exchange some of the cultural elements between people, because you can be matched with people in Australia, Poland, Denmark, and wherever else, which is exciting. I think it's a great initiative, and we will see how it will go.
I mean, that means the Danes are all just going to send licorice.
Oh yeah. But I remember Secret Santa in school, and it was always interesting if you picked the teacher as a match. So I'm curious who will pick pick Niels, or for example someone else, stuff like that. But that's cool. Great initiative, and of course we'll share the link for everyone who is interested in signing up and being a part of this great initiative. But I was going to come back to this article because there was a really important question: what are we thankful for upcoming? And there is a lot of great things to exchange, and I think that community in general can have a lot of insights and abilities to be thankful for this amazing year in general. And if we're talking about community, Ilham shared the really interesting thing, and I think this is something what we can all be thankful for, because we have more opportunities to exchange knowledge and spend time with like-minded people in Umbraco communities across the globe. And I don't know if you knew that, but 8 new Umbraco meetups groups were started in 5 countries in the last 12 months.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that's a lot, and right now the whole initiative taken by Umbraco by gathering all of the meetups groups under pro account on meetup.com, it makes easier to find those groups. They are all in the same place. That's amazing, and that's something what we should be probably proud of, because the community is growing, and Bulgaria is a new addition to this list. So, amazing.
Yeah, and this is in a smaller city in Bulgaria too, so there could be like. Could be one in Sofia, for example, where I know there's Umbraco developers. So
you've been in Bulgaria, right?
Yeah.
Recently, and also we've been talking about meetups with 2 people on them. It's always worth to do a meetup group, even if there are 2 people or 3 people attending it. Cool. Let's jump on some bigger event then. And great transfer to Umbraco Spark. The whole team behind the event was teasing us for the whole week about the new speakers being lined up for this edition. A lot of new speakers: Emma Garland, Tim Payne, Paul Seal, Lee. I don't know this guy, but all of the rest seems to be busy. Seems to be amazing, and it's not the end. Still, call for proposals are open.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like the event is growing, and it's going to be amazing.
Definitely. It's literally in 3 months and like a week.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe
it's pretty close.
February is like a mini month, isn't it? So maybe it's a bit. Yeah. Maybe it's like exactly 3 months. Who knows?
And it's hard to count December as a fully functional month, because it's also partially cut off. Yeah. Cool. And another thing which I've spotted during this week and last week, I don't know if you follow Richard's polls on Twitter about the project. And last week, I don't know if it's from this week or last week, to be honest, it's from last week, but V8 projects were the majority in the poll results, and this week also. So it seems like people are really transferring to use V8 more often and in more projects.
Or people are just gaming the vote. But yeah,
doesn't really matter.
I definitely think whilst the poll is maybe slightly unscientific, you can definitely see from the community, from the questions people are asking, that actually V8 is very quickly becoming more and more popular, and people are doing that as the default. It's very stable. It's very good. I personally hate using V7 now. I say this all the time, but it feels so disgusting to use.
Yeah, in addition to that, yesterday I was discussing V6 issue with some indexes, so I felt the pain, and really it's a pleasure right now to work with V8, so that's great. And this pleasure is really used by some community members. For example, Paul, who is continuing his amazing series about building websites on top of V8. And this week he shared the video about fixing issues with Models Builder, and this 10th video about using V8. And we've been talking about the popularity of the previous series, so I'm more than sure that this series will be also popular. But Paul also, before we went live, sent us the animation with one of his work of emojis inside of the Umbraco back office, and it looks really interesting. And I see a lot of use cases, and I know that power of using emojis to highlight or to concentrate users' eyes at the specific places is really something cool. Of course, maybe not on every property, but there might be some, I don't know, alerts or very important properties on which you want to focus editors on and stuff like that.
I think even just bringing a bit of fun and personality to the CMS, it's quite a good use case. Like a success message going woohoo with like the celebrating thing, like makes it more friendly, which is the whole goal, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was cool. And another thing which I wanted to highlight is the article. I don't know if you've seen this article. It's a combination of knowledge being shared by some of the Gold Partners representatives, and the question was what's the best tips to improve page speed on a website? And there are some really useful tips and points to highlight. So if anyone is suffering from page being not fast enough, there is a lot of useful tips to scan through and tools to use to make it fast again.
Yeah, I love this format of content as well. So getting 5 Gold partners or 5 Umbraco partners, 5 well-respected people to say, give us your opinions on this, because people share their opinions on Twitter and on the Slack and in person at meetups, but actually having this documented in one nice place on a relatively technical topic is cool. I hope to see more. Yeah,
that's great. And some people were also sharing summaries of the events which happened in the past. So one article about UK Fest from 26, summing up the experience of being an attendees at the UK Fest workshops, Gold Partner Summit. Really nice wrap up of the event. I don't know, Callum, if you've gathered anything else from the community about the event itself.
There's been a whole bunch of stuff from the community. We've got Flickr photos going up very soon as well, and we've got videos going up soon, so that should spark a bit of energy. There's been a bit of discussion on Twitter. People enjoyed the event. This blog post is fantastic. A really good write-up, and some very nice things said about speakers and the workshops and the hackathon as part of that too.
Yeah. So if anyone missed the event, definitely worth to read someone else's experiences and maybe convince themselves to attend next year or any other events like that, which was good. And speaking about other events, Carl summed up the code cabin, also using the really nice blog post and a lot of insights from the event itself. And as we've mentioned it multiple times, that's a great event, and people who were attending it always said that it was amazing, yourself included, right?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Really,
but
fantastic.
It's good to see the exact topics which were discussed and some more insights, maybe not so obvious and not so visible when you are just seeing the photos from the event. So that's great to see more of it. And once again, the blog.
They've shared the Flickr album as well for all the photos. We'll put a link in the where it is description. But it really captures the whole spirit of the event. Lots of sharing, people sitting around chatting, collaborative. It's I highly recommend you apply. I think Busra, after last week, said on Twitter that she'll next year. So that's great.
Yeah, and that's a good probably transfer to community power and help to each other, because some of our community members, the female representatives of our community members, were shortlisted in the really nice competition called Tech Women 100 Awards. And we mean here the Laura and Carol from our community, and we can help. We can help by voting on the people being shortlisted there. And I've spent some time, to be honest, analyzing a lot of the profiles and seeing how many great people are listed here, and how many great initiatives are being run by female representatives and women in tech in general. And everyone who is not convinced yet that this is a really great movement, and you want to find more about it and help our community members to be maybe awarded with one of the awards, we can vote. And I recall Carol was already
she was. I think she's been nominated previously too. And Carol won a separate award, I think last year, for Diversity Champion as well. Yes. I don't know if it's from the same organisation, but it was, or maybe it was in Scotland specifically. But there's some awesome stuff that Carol and Laura are being nominated for, and we can help, as you say. We can
we can simply vote
on and support all the work they're doing. Fantastic work that they're doing.
No, that's let's show the power of community. I'm always amazed how we can, simple steps can help us being more seen and visible outside, and that's what we can do, at least right now, to help each other. And that's all from our list of things happened this week. Paul Seal, in the meantime, said that probably can replace Dave in the pull request team, because Dave is right now a part of the packages team. So that makes sense. That makes sense.
It does, yeah.
So it's not because of 500 pull requests. It's not because of
no, but he's I didn't see it announced. It's quite interesting that's happened. I think a logical thing to do, personally.
Cool. So if, as always, if we missed something, that's the time to let us know about it, and we will include all of the links to the video description. I really hope that your week was also very productive and interesting. And so do you have anything else to add, Callum?
I don't think so. A reminder that if we owe anyone a mug, please let us know. I've got so many mugs I need to give away.
Yeah, they are still waiting for your pleasant usages, and we always love to see pictures of people using our mugs, right? Yes.
I love it more when people don't specifically post a picture of the mug, but it's just
but
they're doing
just somewhere.
It's part of their life.
Did you imagine that it can happen in somewhere in the past? I'm using the coaster all the time. And even that I bought some amazing other coasters.
Wow.
There are gummy floppy disks.
Oh, those are cool.
Really, really cool. I won't replace my umbraCoffee one. No way. But that's cool. Yeah, let us know if we own you a mug. And as always, like, subscribe, share the video, and help us make this even better next week by doing amazing things and sharing amazing work around Umbraco in general. Great ending. I feel empowered right now to continue my work this day. Any plans for the weekend, Callum? Work?
Yeah, I've got a few things to do, to catch up on. Maybe a touch on some side projects that I've been wanting to do for a while. I started hacking a few things, and they're all like half baked. I just want to get them done and released. So, what about you?
I need to finally get rid of my little bit cold, which I'm fighting with since UK Fest. But in general, no plans. Some work, some chill. Sounds good. And I received some books from Amazon today. I probably will spend some time reading.
Very nice.
Cool. So yeah, we are wishing all of you a great rest of the day and the weekend ahead. And thanks to you for watching, and see you next week as usual. Yeah. Cheers. Bye bye.